Good afternoon. My name is Damon Martinez. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the District of New Mexico. We want to thank everybody for attending today. Last Sunday, 2 congregations gathered here in Las Cruces to assemble and worship. This is one of the most cherished rights as American citizens. And that right was interrupted with last weekend by the individual or individuals responsible for placing the explosive devices at these places of worship. We want to thank law enforcement for their extraordinary efforts in this ongoing investigation. We now want to ask the public for additional help. Today, law enforcement is releasing a surveillance video that we hope will generate information about the individual or individuals who committed these acts. I'm now going to turn the podium over to FBI Special Agent in Charge Carol Lee, who will give you more information about this surveillance video.
Thank you, sir. The FBI is working closely with federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies to find the person or persons who detonated the explosive devices at the 2 Las Cruces churches. This is a team effort that is using dozens of agents, law enforcement officers, intelligence analysts, and other experts, both locally and from around the country. Numerous people have been interviewed and scores of tips have been checked. Today we are announcing 2 significant developments that we hope will lead us closer to the persons or persons who committed these crimes. The FBI is offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons responsible for the explosions that went off at Calvary Baptist Church and Holy Cross Catholic Church this past Sunday. The FBI is also releasing a video of a person of interest. The 20-second video shows an adult male walking through the parking lot of the Calvary Baptist Church around the time of the explosion at the church. If we could please cue the video. Okay. As it's playing again, the man is wearing a dark blue short-sleeved t-shirt, plaid shorts, and hiking boots. He appears to be carrying a package or a bag. Somebody out there knows something about this person or these explosive devices, and we want to talk to you. The FBI has set up a 24/7 toll-free phone number for tips, 1-800-CALL-FBI, CALL-FBI, 1-800-225-5324. Anyone who recalls seeing anything unusual or suspicious around the 2 churches where the devices exploded should call us. The freedom of the people of the United States to assemble in their chosen places of worship is one of the most precious liberties we enjoy in this country. Nobody has a right to interfere or try to intimidate those who exercise that liberty. The FBI and all law enforcement are working closely together with the representatives here beside me to determine and are determined to bring those to justice, whoever set off these explosive devices. I'd like to now turn it over to Las Cruces Police Chief Jaime Montoya. Sir.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I want to give basically an overall of the week's events. I know we've been talking about August 2nd, the explosive devices that went off at 2 of the churches. We also had an event yesterday that happened in the Sea Valley Mall. Our belief, and when talking to the media yesterday, and our belief through the investigation, that there are 2 separate incidents. We believe the one on August 2nd is totally unrelated to the one that happened yesterday. I did mention to them that, of course, we are trying to confirm that, but we're working with our partners in public safety. It looks like those 2 events will be separate. Also want to let you know what we're doing related to the explosions that went off at the local churches. We have set up several meetings with our local faith-based churches and businesses, kind of educate them what to look for, how to go about safe-proofing their businesses and setting up safety plans. The basic advice we have for everybody is be very alert, pay attention to your surroundings. If it looks suspicious, call us. If there's a suspicious package, call us. And I think that's what's happening now. We've had several calls in the last few days about suspicious packages, and that's our job. That's what we do, so please call us. We also want to mention that if you're walking in your neighborhoods, in your business areas, or in the desert area on hikes, and you see something that looks suspicious, like possibly explosive devices or someone has exploded some type of device, please let us know. Don't touch it. Please let us know so we can get some resources there to take a look at the device as well. We also reached out to our public schools. I talked to Superintendent Stan Rounds, kind of to inform him what we're doing, and so we kind of keep in touch with the security measures so he's well aware of what's going on and he's well prepared to start schools on Monday. We also have some different staffing that we're starting this weekend. We're fully staffed on the streets, so it shouldn't be a problem. Plus, we do have some extra resources on standby, so we're fully capable to handle anything that comes up. And along with our partners in the county, we have enough resources to hopefully deal with any situation that comes up. August 6th, yesterday, was the incident at the mall. Some details that were released, I want to confirm. We are currently looking for a tall white male of a medium build. He's believed to have left southbound from the mall. He was wearing some type of gray or white wig with a beard, and then we kind of like a Santa Claus disguise, I would say. Blue shirt, blue pants, and possibly wearing glasses. We put out more information. Hopefully we can get a video related to this individual, but he is a person of interest. Anybody's seen an individual like this leaving the mall during the time this had occurred around 1 o'clock, please let us know so we can follow up on that. And I would like to introduce the Governor of the State of New Mexico, Susana Martinez.
First, I want to thank the local, state, and federal law enforcement officers that have been working around the clock to make sure to bring this person, this coward, that placed 2 explosive devices in a place of peace and worship in our community. New Mexico, we are very strong and we are united, and that is why we are here today. Because of that strength, we need you to take a very hard look at this video. Please, if you have any information whatsoever that will assist law enforcement in capturing this individual and holding them accountable, please call 1-800-CALL-FBI. Now is the time for anyone in the community to step up and help us to identify this person. Again, we ask anybody who has any information to call 1-800-CALL-FBI. New Mexicans are strong, and we are not going to let these cowards keep us from living our lives. But we need our strong community today to be even stronger. Take a good long look at this video. If you have any information, we are counting on you to hold this individual or individuals accountable. Thank you so very much for your strength and your unity. Lo que queremos pedirle a la comunidad es que vean a este video con mucho cuidado, porque lo que queremos es asegurar que este cobarde no sigue en esta comunidad. Él fue a 2 iglesias y aseguró que explotaron 2 bombas en 2 iglesias. Y no vamos a permitir, porque la gente de Nuevo México tienen mucho valor. Tenemos con la unidad, vamos a ver este video muchas veces para asegurar, si tenemos información, vamos a hablar. Yo le estoy pidiendo a ustedes que hablen si tienen cualquier información al número 1-800-800-CALL-FBI. Call FBI, 1-800-CALL-FBI. No vamos a permitir que ciertas personas nos van a quitar de las casas donde nosotros vamos a rezar. Por favor, vean este video. Yo sé que la gente de Nuevo México tenemos la fuerza para seguir unidos y dar la información para que esta persona se vaya a ir y la gente, los policías que lo pueden agarrar y empezar con la presión de la ley del Estado de Nuevo México o de los Estados Unidos. Muchas gracias.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Lorenzo Espinosa. Hoy con ustedes les pedimos que llamen a la línea de FBI y nos den información si conocen a la persona que sale en el video. Esta persona, este último domingo, hizo daño a 2 iglesias aquí en Las Cruces y esta persona que sale en el video estaba usando una camisa corta azul y pantalones cortos tipo short. Esta persona, si ustedes llaman y nos indican quién es, llame pronto. Hay una recompensa a través del FBI, es de $20,000 y la persona que llegue a su arresto o lo detenga, por favor háganos saber a las líneas que tenemos presente del FBI, 1-800-CALL-FBI. Estamos trabajando muy en conjunto, todas las agencias en enlace, locales, estatales, federales. Por favor, nuevamente le suplicamos que la persona que conozca a este individuo en el video nos llame a la línea. Gracias.
Real quick, before we have any questions, I want to let you know that we do have the video on CD. We'll be handing that out after. But if you have any questions, please direct your question to who you want answering it, and they'll come up and speak. Right ahead.
We believe they're connected, yes. And again, this not necessarily a suspect, but it's person of interest. Yes, we've looked at several individuals, but we're working on each of those.
Okay. And can you say how many tips you're receiving?
Yeah, we've received hundreds of tips. Plus, we've spoken, to businesses, neighborhoods. What's always important, of course, is any type of anybody have any type of video, pictures, that type of thing. That's always helpful to us to go through, just as the video that we're showing today.
Can you restate the description of the person of interest, please?
Yes. Okay, he's a man wearing dark blue short sleeve T-shirt, plaid shorts, and hiking boots. And again, if we could run the just video again, you can see as you see, it's not the greatest quality of video. It's the best that we have right now. But the plaid shorts, hiking boots, again, and this is walking, carrying something, and this is at the time walking back without a package.
Do you know what time the video was from?
Yes, it's from the Calvary Baptist Church parking lot around the time right prior to the explosion.
And can you tell me how many explosions, or how many devices rather, that you found, and can you elaborate on those devices?
Can't elaborate on the devices, but we located 2 devices that exploded.
My question is to the FBI. Do you believe this person is from Las Cruces?
We don't know. We have no information on that. That's again, the public's help and again, all of you, the media's help is what'll get us additional leads and tips.
Okay, and I know you said you couldn't detail the devices, but were they pipe bombs? Any other information on what kind of devices they were?
I don't know if, yeah, at this point in time, as you know, we had fragments. So we collected those, we delivered all of those to our lab in Washington, D.C., and they worked 24 hours to get us any leads that we have on that.
Okay, thank you.
I apologize, the 2 Spanish speaking stations just arrived, and I was wondering if anybody's willing to give a brief statement in Spanish for the 2 of us that just arrived.
Pedimos a la gente que llamen y nos digan si conocen a este individuo. Este individuo estuvo allí antes de que hubo la explosión en las iglesias.
Question for Chief Montoya. When you said that the churches have gone through training, can you detail exactly what type of training they've issued? What have they been taught as far as how to respond to another potential situation?
So when we talk about training, what we are reiterating with them is safety plans. We've been able to pull some information off the internet, talks about what to be aware of, vigilance training. Most of the churches that we have talked to have already implemented safety plans. I know we've talked to Holy Cross. Monsignor Anderson has already says he has a safety plan in place for this weekend, and most other businesses that we talk to are doing the same. We've worked, I think even Dan Torrijos went to his church to talk to him about safety, as well as our SROs and our community liaison officers. So if they ask us to give them a brief, that's what we're doing. We give them a brief, what to expect, how to remain vigilant, what to look for, and safety precautions. So that's what we're kind of working on.
Okay, and I know you've all have told churchgoers that they're safe to go to church, but what other proof or assurance do they have that they are safe? Will you guys have officers there at church or anything like that planned?
Well, I wish you could say, I could tell you that we're going to have officers in every church. We have over 120 churches in our city, so it's going to be almost unfeasible to do so. We are talking to them about how to be vigilant, because the best thing that's going to help us is an extra set of eyes. And we have 100,000 people in Las Cruces. With those set of eyes watching everything is going to help us immensely. So we're telling them different ways to be vigilant, to watch what's going on. If anything's suspicious, any suspicious packages or people, give us a call. That's our job. Don't approach the object. Don't look at the object. If it's in the trash, just leave it alone. Let us deal with the problem.
The Albuquerque Journal has a question for the FBI. They want to know if the FBI is considering this a hate crime, and if the FBI has determined a motive.
We're still in the I'm sorry, I don't know who did that. Oh, they're not here, okay. Then I can look anywhere. At this point, we're investigating. We have no way of knowing motive until we catch the individual or anything of that nature.
And they also want to know if it's being investigated as a hate crime.
Actually, we're investigating it right now as a explosion at 2 churches. And at the time that hopefully we make the arrest, that's when we'll know maybe some motivation.
And also one other question, can maybe the U.S. Attorney answer possible charges in a case like this?
Just as the SAC Lee said, it's too early. It's the investigative process is still going on. So as far as what the possible charges are, that's going to depend upon all the facts that are known at that time.
I guess this is for Chief Montoya. It's going to be a big weekend this weekend at shopping centers, the mall, with tax-free weekend. What exactly should people be looking for, I guess? I know you said the 2 incidents weren't related, but what should they be looking for?
Well, I just basically repeat what I've been talking about. They have to be aware of their surroundings. we were talking there at the police department, what else we could talk to people, and when you notice people out in public where they're doing it on their cell phone, they're busy on their cell phone, talking, texting, and doing things, so we would advise them to, stay off your cell phone, please be aware of your surroundings, anything suspicious, please report it, don't approach it, don't pick up any object that you think may be dangerous, let us deal with the issue. A lot of the businesses in town already have set up protocols. We've been working with Mesilla Valley Mesilla Valley Mall about some of their protocols as well as our local businesses. So businesses and these faith-based groups are already doing a lot of what we're talking about, and they're educating their people. Like I mentioned Holy Cross, because we've talked to Holy Cross. They've already implemented safety plans at their church. They implemented security measures about who's going to be allowed in the church and some type of screening efforts on their part. So it really is based on the businesses themselves. But I feel that with the troops we have on the ground, there shouldn't be an issue. We have plenty of officers, and if we need more, they're on call and standby. And I know that if we call the sheriff's department, they'll come running and help us as well. So it shouldn't be an issue at all.
I also have a question for you. I just want to get it straight. You said that the mall and the church event was not related, right?
That is my belief, yes. Through the investigations, what we're able to determine through the investigation of both instances, the August 2nd one and the one that happened yesterday, we do not believe they are related. However, we are continuing our investigation. It may come back later that they are related, but it's just the facts and circumstances of both are a little bit. So it could either be what we call a copycat or it could be the real thing, but that's one part of the investigation that we're looking at.
And as of the events of last week, were the two events related at different churches or not?
Yes, I believe that's what Carol Lee, the agent Carol Lee mentioned, that we do believe those two are related.
Okay, thank you. And I was just going to ask Governor Susana Martinez if you can briefly tell us something for your Hispanic community.
Les quiero pedir a la gente de México que vean a este video y que lo vean bastantes veces para ver si conocen a la persona que está en el video y que inmediatamente les hable a los oficiales, que hable a 1-800-CALL-FBI o 1-800-225-5324. Yo sé que la comunidad de Las Cruces y de Nuevo México es muy fuerte y ahora es el tiempo donde nos tenemos que unir y asegurar que estamos viendo el video y hablando, dándonos cuenta, pero cuando nos damos cuenta que tengan el poder para hablarles a los oficiales y pasar esa información. Yo sé que no vamos a dejar a un cobarde como esta persona que nos va a dejar a nosotros no vivir nuestra vida como siempre. Les tengo fe que sí van a hablar y hablen si piensan que no es algo grande, hablen de todos modos. Dejen los oficiales a decidir si es importante o no es. Muchas gracias.
And I think that's all the questions we have. Just please a reminder that the video will be posted on the Las Cruces Police Department's Facebook page. And of course, you'll receive a copy here in just a bit for you to post on your sites or, of course, on TV. We thank everybody for showing up. Thank you for bearing with us and the time changes. And thank everybody up here for your time, too.